Hello, today I'll be sharing with you my literature review. I'll start by the contextualization of my proposal. It is called Developing EFL Reading through Workshops Based on Flipped Learning Approach. It is a qualitative action research study that aims to explore how flipped learning approach affect English reading at Colegio Gustavo Rojas Pinilla's Club de Leones third graders. So we have the term flipped learning that evolves from inverted classroom 2000 and flipped classroom 2012 that refer to the same idea. Recorded lectures for the students that were not showing up in class. They watched the lectures at home and then they did some activities in the classroom with the assistance of the teacher. Then, in 2014, the Flipped Learning Network came up with this definition. Flipped learning is a pedagogical approach in which direct instruction moves from the group learning space to the individual learning space, and the resulting group space is transformed into a dynamic, interactive learning environment where the educator guides students as they apply concepts and engage creatively in the subject matter. It is about students interacting with each other and the teacher helping them. The Flipped Learning Network proposed four pillars. Flexible environment refers to the changes we need to do in order to make flexible the environment. Students choose where and when they want to learn. Learning culture is about engaging with different activities as the teacher is not in the center. Intentional content is about the teacher creating videos or other materials to help students with the content. And professional educators, it's about teachers providing feedback and assessing students. Now we have flipped learning and language learning as a subtitle, and we start with Gonzalez 2014, talking about an in-class flip. An in-class flip is born from the idea that not all students may have internet access at their homes, so an in-class flip is to record a video lecture and turn it into a station at class. Flipped learning concept is in constant evolution, and their adaptation to an EFL context is starting to be current mostly for college or university students. In their research, Chen Wu and Marek 2017 concluded that the theory-based flipped instruction enhanced participants' motivation, increased their idiomatic knowledge. They designed a holistic oral training course to learn idioms, and 48 sophomore English majors were the participants. Positive results showed the effectiveness of this approach. Regarding EFL school learners, there is few research made. However, the existing information is well structured and offers new researchers the opportunity to make new findings, and it is open to changes and new contributions. Students' achievements and impressions were studied by Borman, 2014. He analyzed 13 peer-reviewed journal articles related to flipped learning, and he found out that students preferred flipped learning than a traditional class, that flipped learning promotes students' empowerment. He recommends to make a shift in young learners because it is easier for them to become active learners than it is to undergraduate students. Webb and Dorman 2016 analyzed China and US students' achievement regarding grammar. It showed a significant difference while using flipped learning. It increases student outcome. The author recommended to start flipping a small part of the class, to identify the modules that could go well with the flip, to design the instructional videos before the start of the semester, and to increase the amount of flipped classes as the students get used to the extra use of technology. Then we have studies that describe the use of technology in language learning. Regarding literacy, there is a research made by Fasting and Lister 2005. They implement a software called Multifunc to help students with low reading and spelling skills. The participants were 5th and 6th graders, and the study lasted per 7 weeks. The research showed that multifunc enhanced were reading comprehension and that it supported spelling. Regarding reading, we have this book, Teaching EFL Reading and Writing by Nation in 2008. He states that learning to read begins when simple stories are told to children and then questions related to it are asked. With this, kids gain vocabulary and grammar knowledge. Then, when kids are 5 to 7 years old, at school, they read illustrated books with fun repetitions. At this point, phonological awareness is not so important. Enjoying the story is better. They learn with shared reading, teacher reading a story for the kids, guided reading, the kid reading while the teacher helps him to get meaning from it, or independent reading, the kid chooses a book and does silent reading. And finally, I list the references. Thank you for watching.